On the floor.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jeff, so Shams, our NBA champion Boston Celtics. Last year, a terrific record from beginning to end. Could this be a dynasty in the making?
They have all the necessary ingredients when you think about their top players. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. This is a group that's locked in for the long term. They have Kristaps Porzingis, Jrue Holiday, Derek White, Al Horford returning. This is a team that has potential to win for the next 3 to 5 years, and that starts with having your key players and your top players locked in. When you think about the teams with dynasty potential in today's NBA, the Celtics have to be at the top of the list.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. Tatum and Horford man the post positions. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. Pass to Ivy. Outside Hardaway. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
And you got to love a vet like Tim Hardaway Jr. He knows the game well, knows how to go out there and produce for his team.
Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Gets a very good look and converts. Tatum's got his second bucket of the game to go. Shams, no team is going to run off titles like Boston did in the 60s. But these Celtics have a chance to win their share. What a great start for them.
An absolutely loaded roster. Everyone can defend. Everyone can shoot. They love the versatility they have on their team, and you have to be able to play multiple positions and be versatile to play on this team. It's hard to find a weak link, and it's really championship or bust in Boston.
I feel so great for their coach, Joe Mazzulla. I know we'll get into that down the road. What a great job he's done.
A young coach who has really found his stride.
It's stolen by Duren. Here's Ivy. And Boston with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Hardaway for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Hardaway has got 6 points.
Oh, excellent preparation from Hardaway Jr., primed to attack.
Tatum finds Brown. Tatum with the screen on Hardaway. There's Brown with the 3. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Out to White. Horford sets a screen for White. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off, and so Boston again turning it over. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. And Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to the defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Inside. It's stolen by Cunningham. Ivy against White. Pass to Harris. Duran with a screen on Holiday. Holiday against Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Holiday with the defensive effort. Celtics trail by 4. Brown outside. And stolen by Ivy. Here's Hardaway. Some solid defense from Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of influx, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
That's good from Harris.
A good percentage from here. Harris over 80% for his career.
And Harris drops them both.
A swing man that scores on all 3 levels. Harris is about as consistent as it gets.
Outside, White. The 3 from Tatum. It's good from long range. Tatum's got 7 points.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Ivy with a screen for Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Brown dishes to Holiday. Pass to Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. Horford with a screen on Hardaway. And it's White missing. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. On the wing, Harris. Back to Cunningham. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. Shot from the top of the key, and it's good. 2 points. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or 2 that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it's sours, whether something falls apart. There's always 1 deal or 2 that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason, but I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding. Harris kicks to Cunningham. Over Holiday, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. He has 6.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Tatum, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Ivy with a screen for Cunningham. Over White. Back to Ivy. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. Duran high post. Working on Horford. Now, here's Durant, guarded by Horford, Ivy. And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Tatum passes to Horford. White looking around. Outside Tatum. Over Harris. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Brown. That's 12 points for Jason Tatum.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And JB Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. A different look here for Detroit. Stewart checked in for Harris. Fontecchio's coming in for Hardaway. And it's Malik Beasley in for Ivy. The Celtics also changing it up. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Horford. Tillman comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday. Cunningham passes to Beasley. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 2. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching the players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on the field.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
Here's Cunningham with the drive. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
And the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Stewart.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Yep, it counts. Now it's a 3-point Piston lead.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Pritchard passes to Tillman. Wide, a screen on Stewart. To the right side. Poke loose. Stewart with the steal. Beasley against White. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Brown. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 23 points a game last year, 5 rebounds and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
The Pistons making a change here. Hollins checked in. Here's White. Count it, good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Cunningham kicks to Beasley. Pass to Holland. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. It's stolen. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Here's Tillman. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Celtics second.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
The Pistons leading. Cunningham outside. Pass to Fontecchio. For 3, Beasley. Rebound, Boston. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Yeah, and last year they had major trouble with these guys. I'm not sure how it happened, but they didn't win a single game against them. Just doing the job on the backboard.
And another turnover here by Detroit.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some data for White. He had a strong showing last season. And he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're talking NBA. We're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we signed up for. This is what we love, to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Beasley kicks to Cunningham. Hits it from three-point range. Cunningham's got 13 points.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's Pritchard. No scoring in this one. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Pistons leading by 4. Holland the pass to Cunningham. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
.104 left in the first. Stewart with the screen on White. Beasley dishes to Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Pistons have not yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And he's good on the second.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
And he can't make it. 3 for 3.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent. And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Cunningham left side. This one for 3. And it's White with the rebound. Celtics trail by 4. 3-second difference between shot clock and game time. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Cunningham outside. Right wing. Stewart finds Cunningham. Goes up with a stripe. He's off on that one. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Pistons on top, up by 2. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. The guards are Pritchard and White. And it's Horford in at the 5, down low.
And one of the best guard finishers, Ivy, relentless when attacking the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games. and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the field.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Outside, White. Outside, Horford. Brown kicks to White. Over Ivy. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from White.
Good stuff from Brown, providing the assist. He's made giant strides in his passing game.
Outside Hardaway. Oh, good on the triple. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Horford with a screen on Cunningham. Here's White. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Harris passes to Hardaway. Back to Harris. Pass to Hardaway. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. White the pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Hardaway with the steal. And now the Pistons fast break. Now Harris. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Cunningham against White. Now here's Ivy. Defense is right there. Out to Harris from the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul.
It goes on Jason Tatum. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pistons.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Celtics making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Tatum on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Pistons leading by 5. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have and more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
It's deflected. Horford kicks to Holiday. And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Brown the pass to Holiday. Here's Tatum. Horford with the screen on Harris. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Strong finish by Tatum. Nothing was stopping him there.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Cunningham dishes it to Harris. Offline with his three. Celtics trail by 3. To the inside. Pulls up. Here's Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Pritchard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, Tatum read the floor and fed the best guy he could find.
Back to Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Pistons lead by 3. Outside Holiday. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Number 1, the Celtics.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Oh, free throws good from Holiday.
What you love about Drew Holiday is he's a true teammate. He's selfless and just wants to see his whole squad win.
Ivy passes to Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
That's good from Durant.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
That one is no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
For Detroit, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. And here's Harris from the arc. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. The wide open look here for Holiday. Here's Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And now a look at Jason Tatum. Great showing for him last season. He put up about 27 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, this last stretch, it has been unbelievable to watch him get going on the glass, and it's been reflective in the stat sheet.
Shot clock at 5. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. Connects from three-point range. Cunningham's got the game tied up here for the Pistons. Here's Pritchard, covered by Cunningham. Tatum against Harris. Tatum no good. Detroit's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Duran, that's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So it's the Celtics now, trailing by 2. Pass to Brown, lets it go from deep. The rebound by Ivy. Detroit's gone outside a lot tonight, 17 times in fact, 7 of 17. Harris misses.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
The flush by Tatum.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew,
Cunningham, a screen on Holiday. Here's Ivy. That one goes in. Ivy's got 8 here in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Pass to Pritchard. Down low. Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Take that, Holiday with the hammer.
For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Harris with it. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Off target from outside. The Celtics shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. And, well, Detroit shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Hardaway passes to Duren. Hardaway kicks to Harris. 6 to shoot. For 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Harris has got 11 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Pass to Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 10.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own 3.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 16. Launches a 3. They grab their own miss. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. Holland comes in for Harris. Simone Fontecchio, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Malik Beasley in for Jaden Ivey. And then for Boston, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Horford. Tillman comes in for Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. And another miss by Boston. And Beasley has the ball here for the Pistons. And this game is done. They'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for you. Here's Holland. He's covered by Brown. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back end.
Holiday, the pass to Cornett. The kick out to Brown. And the 3 ball is good. Brown's got 8 here in the quarter.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
Here's Cunningham. Takes it off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Here's Beasley. No good that time. White with the defensive effort. Celtics trail by 3. The Celtics working the ball around now. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Brown with it. Working on Fontecchio. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 15 points.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Cunningham sets a screen for Beasley. Pass to Stewart. And Boston with the rebound.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And Holiday kicks to Brown. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. He's got 18.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And now we'll send it over to David Alt. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
We appreciate you joining us at halftime. Tonight we tip off with a check on the injury situation.
The Celtics feeling it right now. When you lose a marksman like Porzingis, it leaves you with one big question. Where do you get points from right now? And the answer may have to be everyone.
Yep, it's on the whole team to make it work.
Shifting focus, how about this tight game the Detroit Pistons find themselves in?
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet.
Yeah, hard to win when you're giving guys all day to shoot.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention: carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Sliding in at the wing spot, it's Ivy and Hardaway Jr. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. And it's Cunningham in at the one. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Ivy, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on White.
And you can see that quick twitch athleticism. Ivy is likely to spend a lot of time at the line in this league.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Break 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
They get it back. Outside Tatum. Goes back up. And he knocks down the jumper. Tatum's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pass to Ivy. Here's the floater. That one doesn't drop. White with the defensive effort. Holiday against Cunningham. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Pistons trail by 6. Cunningham looking it over. Harris outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 5th assist in this one. Ivy against White. Brown dishes to Holiday. Horford with a screen on Ivy. Here's White. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Cunningham against Holiday. Now Hardaway. 9 points in the game so far. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you can see the competitiveness in Hardaway Jr.
Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Here's Holiday. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Hardaway kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Harris. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Hardaway, no good. And so White will bring it up for Boston. They lead by 1. Harris against Tatum. Here's Cunningham. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Tatum's got 27.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. We're glad they're still together. To the middle. It's tipped. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Harris.
Once the fast break is rolling, they know who to go to. Tatum can be trusted to find the finish.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And sometimes you forget Cunningham's height, but he puts it to use down low.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
All right, a chance to look at numbers for Harris. A very nice season for him last year. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Here's Holiday. 5 points in the game. Pass to White. Back to Holiday. To the paint. And White, the bucket on the assist by Holiday. White's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics. Cunningham passes to Harris. Now, here's Durham. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Back to Holiday. Horford sets a screen for Holiday. No good from outside. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Hardaway. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Hardaway. And here's Ivy. Shot clock at 6. And he's good on the 3-ball. Ivy's got 12 in the game.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Hardaway with the steal. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Cunningham. Tries again. Some solid defense from Brown.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pass to Harris. Duren against Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cunningham. Tipped away.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard. He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Harris outside. Pass to Hardaway. The kick out to Cunningham. They get it back. Shot's good by Duren. Duren's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Tatum against Harris. Horford trying to free himself up. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town. And those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
Cunningham for 3. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Ivy against White. Brown. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Harris finds Ivy. Duren with a screen on White. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Ivy.
You know Ivy loves to find that shot. The defense has to be more careful with him at the arc.
Here's Pritchard. It's Cunningham with the rebound. The Pistons shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Duren against Horford. Back to Ivy. Duren sets the screen for Ivy. Inside. And stolen by Horford. Pushing it up. Second chance shot. And it's Brown getting it to go. Brown's got 4 points this quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Here's Pritchard. Horford the pass to Pritchard. Yep, that one goes in there. Pritchard's got the lead up to 11 now for Boston.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Harris against Tatum. Down low. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Horford. Pass to Pritchard. Brown outside. They set the pick. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 25 points in the game.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
Harris looking it over. White against Ivy. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Harris. They need this. And that one is off. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Ivy defending. To the paint. It's stolen by Duren. Here's Hardaway. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Great focus from Hardaway. Draws the foul and completes the play.
So for the Pistons, all reads checked in for Jalen Duren. Stewart comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Fontecchio in for Jaden Ivey. And then for Boston, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Horford. Tillman comes in for Brown. And it's Drew Holiday in for Derek White.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
1:19 left in the third. Cunningham dishes it to Reed. Outside Hardaway. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hardaway has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Detroit. Here's Pritchard, covered by Cunningham. 52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And another miss by Boston. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Cunningham's got 22 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Cunningham. Pritchard passes to Tillman. Outside Tatum. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Pistons trailed by 6. Hardaway dishes to Cunningham. From deep. Another 3 for Detroit.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Celtics lead by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Then there's Horford. Then it's Holiday. And it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Horford sets a screen for Tatum. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Pass to Harris. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Harris against Tatum. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ivy. Over Holiday.
Ask any guard in this league who is the best defender. Drew's name comes up more than anyone.
Here's Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 27 points for Jalen Brown.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Low block shot on the way. Duren the pass to Cunningham. Now Ivy. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Monday, They'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And that matchup against the Hornets, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Derek White's checked in for Boston. Here's Tatum. Some solid defense from Harris. Pistons trail by 3. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Offensive rebound. Hardaway passes to Cunningham. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
With his first shot attempt, Horford gets the bucket. Horford's got his first basket of the night.
Mid-range can be challenging for Horford, but he manages to get this one to fall.
Shoots from the elbow. Harris's shot is off. Boston leading by 3. To the inside, and stolen by Ivy. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Left side, Hardaway. Ivy on the wing. Duran with a screen on White. To the middle. And Duran slams it in.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
Outside, Tatum puts up a 3. Oh, Tatum from way outside.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Duran with a screen on Holiday. That's a 2 from Cunningham. The rebound by the Celtics. White's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Brown. Oh, look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Holiday against Cunningham. Over Holiday. Cunningham's shot is off. Celtics leading by 6. Tatum dishes to Brown. Pass to White. Horford with a screen on Ivy. Shoots. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Off the run, and Cunningham with the layup. Cunningham's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Holiday. And Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot.
Back to Ivy. There's the triple. Boston grabs the miss. Brown's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the layup is good. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Good D by Holiday. Celtics leading by 8. Brown with it, picked up by Harris. Rejected by Harris.
Look at Harris getting it done on the defensive end. That's a good sign for this team.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
First one falls for him.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they had 5 trips to the conference final. That is a ridiculous run.
Harris inside. Tatum on him. Harris finds Duren. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Cunningham's got 35 in the game.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Pass to Brown. Horford with the screen on Hardaway. There's Brown with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 9 points in the quarter.
And he got loose from the 3-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Ivy against White. Cunningham inside. Pass to Duren. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. Here's White. Horford sets a screen for White. Tatum on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Horford with the screen on Ivy. White. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Hardaway up top. He's covered by Brown. Hardaway passes to Duren. Shot left block, and it's sent back by Horford.
Still a tremendous player. Al Horford using that experience.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. Duren the pass to Harris. Drops in the tray.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Horford with the screen on Cunningham. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Ivy passes to Harris. Duren against Horford. Inside, clock at 6. And they're moving it up. Pritchard passes to Tatum. He can't get it to go. Cunningham with some nice D. Ivy with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Cunningham outside. Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. Pulls from the top of the key. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got 14 points here in the second half.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
And JB Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Here comes the fun, Detroit. It's the Piston Dancers.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thanks, David. Hardaway finds Harris. Here's Ivy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
The first free throw is good.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Pritchard, covered by Cunningham, and it's White missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Took him no time at all on that one. Cunningham's got 37.
Yes, sir. Kay Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Outside Tatum from the arc. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 6th assist on the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Out to Harris. Pistons passing it around. 5 to shoot. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. Rebound Boston. 1:19 left here in the fourth quarter. Outside White. Horford with the screen on Ivy. White the pass to Pritchard. The 3 from Tatum. Duran pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Ooh, just a savvy pump fake move by Harris. He knows it'll get him some contact on the shot.
At the line for Detroit, Harris. Tobias Harris, 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that turns the lead to 6.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
.44 seconds left in the fourth.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
Here's Durham. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And really no longer a ball stopper. Harris has significantly improved his passing ability over the years.
Second personal foul. 2 seconds. At the line for the Celtics. White. Derek White. 2 shots.
Take a break. Reset.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
For your Pistons Breakers dance move!
.30 seconds left in the game. Here's Ivy, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Here's White, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Ivy, third personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Celtics. Peyton, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Cunningham, third personal foul, team fourth. At the line for the Celtics.
Take a break.
Pritchard.
Take a break.
Payton,
2 shots.
Pritchard, 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Cunningham outside. Off target from 3-point range. And the call will be against Harris. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Tatum, Jason, Tatum, 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And stolen by White. And so they foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. And both free throws good for White.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game off.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Jason. It was a struggle last time out, but tonight you were back on track. What was the difference?
Just got to have a short-term memory. Sometimes shots just go in, but you always got to be aggressive and just make the right play.
You're like a cornerback in basketball. That's weird, but it got you a win tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David.